here. I am streaming live into TikTok right now, and I'm going to be collaborating on that platform alongside this platform for how to make $3,000 a month or more as a brand new person in the online space. Now, if you're catching me live, I'd love to connect with you. If you're catching the replay from Facebook and there's no red light button in the corner, that means that you are watching this later on, which is awesome. That's perfect. Make sure to actually I'm talking. Hold on. Make sure to actually collaborate as if you're intentionally live with me, even if I'm looking down here at TikTok or I'm looking up here at you. I want to collaborate with you on purpose, so make sure to say hi as soon as you hop on. Now, again, if you're catching the replay, put replay in the comments so that I can help you out in the best way possible. And then we're going to eavesdrop here as I go live on TikTok as well, okay? I've never done it before. It's kind of exciting. All right, let's see how we do it. All right. 18 of you guys live with me on Facebook. I'm going to be looking down here as well as I go live into TikTok. Feel free to participate, ask questions, whatever else. I'll be multitasking between the two. And I can't be more thrilled to have you here, so hi. All right, going live on TikTok now. What's up, Huey? Hey guys, Kirsty Snyder here, ready to rock for the first time today on Saturday, the 4th of June. If you're catching the replay from mytiktokplaylist.com, make sure to put replay in the comments below. And then to be intentionally present, make sure to give something so you can gain something. Okay, as I just said on Facebook, because I'm streaming live into Facebook right now as well, I will be looking up here, I'll be looking down here. I want to be able to help you guys out in the best way possible for making money online, for answering the questions that you have, for how to actually get started and not be overwhelmed, but actually know what to do to make money online, okay? So when you get here, make sure to say hi in the comments and then be collaborative from the very start, all right? So we have John in the house, we have Jeff in the house, Huey, Philip, what's up, guys? Streaming on both platforms right now, so I'll be looking at both directions. I've never done this before, and it's actually quite exciting to be able to go live on multiple platforms at once, or maybe, I hope. Steven, what's up, my friend? No more fence sitting, Steven. All right, so let me just say I'm here to help you guys answer any questions, thoughts, concerns that you have about making money online. Now, for those of you who are catching me on Facebook Live right now, feel free to ask questions. Your questions and your comments populate without me having to touch the screen. Here on TikTok, as I look down, I have to touch the screen in order to find the comments. So the double up, yeah, Huey, you know it. I'm excited to chat, but I want your collaboration. I want you guys to for sure be saying, okay, well, how do you make money online? Well, what do you suggest? Well, how can I help? That kind of stuff. Because if I can help you make money online, that is my whole intention of streaming live on 2 platforms right now, being able to double up, as Huey put it, double up on the collaboration for how you can make money online. Okay, so we have about a dozen here on TikTok. We've got a couple dozen here on Facebook. Let me know right now if you're bold enough, okay? If you're bold, drop me a comment right now. How much would you want to make at home around your schedule if you could determine your own paycheck? Like, for example, if I were to call you up every month, Steven, Amy, Huey, Crystal, let's see, Brittany, Tristan, if I were to call you up every single month and give you a paycheck, and I just said, here's an extra supplementary income, how much would you want to make and why? Let me know, okay? Let me know. Because if I could actually give you the how-to steps for free on how you can make money online, how you can do so effectively, you'd probably want in, rather than thinking you have to go purchase a course and do all these other fluffy duffy things just because someone wants to upsell you for no reason, right? How many of you guys right now on TikTok, 150, 175 of you guys live, let me know how much you'd want to make online if I could just write you a check every month. What type of income would help you out? Okay, drop me a comment, let me know right now. Now, Stephanie from Facebook says 10,000 a month. Okay, Steph, be bold. What about 10,000 a month could help you out? Drop me a comment, let me know. Matt on TikTok says 40 grand a month. Okay, cool. Or is it 40 grand a year? Let me know. For you to be able to make 40 grand in a month or 40 grand in a year, say $20 an hour after you work full time, what would that mean for you? Think about it for a moment, you guys, and then be really, really collaborative. Okay, so Matt wants 40 grand a month. Dorothy wants 3,000 a month. Parul wants 15,000 a month. Crystal wants 4,000 a month. What about the rest of you guys here on TikTok? Cecilia, 10K. User 660413. You want 15,000 a month. Okay, Diana, 10,000 a month. So let's just break it down very simply right now. looking at both Facebook and TikTok. You guys want additional income, yet you're sitting there not knowing what to do and how to do it, right? You're sitting there wondering, well, yeah, sure. I'm like Diana. I want to make $10,000 a month, right? Diana Gonzalez from Facebook. You want to make $10,000 a month. User 660413. You want to make $15,000 a month. Okay, cool. Well, what about having $500 extra a day right here on TikTok? My user 660. What about making that even matters at all? Because everyone and their dog wants more money, you guys. If I wrote you a check every single month, Huey and Stephanie and Diana and Sweet T404, all of you guys, you wouldn't say no thank you. You would say, yep, I want that additional income, right? So how many of you guys are actually willing to do what it takes to get there? Think about it for a second, okay? Because all of you guys commenting right now, from Stephanie to Steven to Huey, etc. Over here on TikTok, we have Brianna, we've got favorite content, we've got Sweetie T404, Carrie, Matt, Cecilia, all of you guys. You want to make extra income. Why don't you have it yet? Why don't you have it? What's the difference between you talking and talking and talking, making noise, and then you actually going and getting it? How many of you guys would say something like, well, I'm just waiting for a raise? Well, I just, my boss determines my paycheck. I chose the wrong industry and, I got to supplement my income by donating plasma, whatever. Okay. Parul, for example, here on Facebook specifically says, I want to support my family and restart my daughter's education. Perfect. So what's stopping you from doing that now? What if I could show you the resources hand in hand 3 times a week for free? How to make that additional income, Parul, where you can support your family, you can help your daughter's education, okay? And then instead of Stephanie Seaman from here on Facebook, she says, fear of failure. How many of you guys have the fear of failure? Just drop me a comment, put that word. Yep, that's me. Because the only way for you to fail in working online is if you don't start, or you start then quit. That's the only way to fail. Yet so many of us are like, oh no, I can't start. Even Tracy right here on TikTok. Yes, failure holds me back. Yep, you and Stephanie Seaman. You guys should be friends. One's on Facebook, one's on TikTok right now. Okay, streaming in 2 places. You're scared of failing. Well, guess what? The only way to fail is to never start. Or worse, in my opinion, you start then quit. So what in the world are you guys doing when you're saying, listen, Kirsty, I really want to make my extra 5,000, my extra 6,000, my extra, 60 grand a month, whatever it is. You talk, and then you don't go get it because you're scared to fail. Listen, Stephen LeBlanc, okay, Stephen, for you guys on TikTok, Stephen LeBlanc is saying, it's more complicated than that, Kirsty. I can't quit my job. I have no money. So, Stephen, here's an example for you. I'm not telling you to go quit your job. Heck no. Don't go quit your job. The majority of people I work with, Stephen, work this around their schedule. It's not a cold turkey, see ya job. Oh, now I'm freaking out. And I what if I can't make the money that I need? First of all, why isn't the belief, Stephen, I could quit my job and still be able to pay my bills? Why would having a job for security determine your success? Are you kidding? Stephen, you're better than that, my friend. Act like it. You're better than that. But in no way, shape, or form am I telling you to go quit your job. I'm telling you that everything that I teach you for free, 3 times a week, replays included, oh wait, for free, is given to you for free because what I teach works. Yet so many of you guys are like, I'm just too scared to start. Well, don't be too scared to start. Go act like you deserve more. You do. You deserve more, okay? For example, Stephanie Seaman right now here on Facebook, she comments and says, taking your SMB class on YouTube currently, taking action now. You want to know why she's doing that? Because she knows she's made for more. What about the rest of you guys? Tracy Keto here on TikTok, putting hearts. You know you're made for more, Tracy. How come you guys aren't doing something? You're too scared to fail. Well, the only way to fail is to never start, or worse, start then quit. So get used to starting something that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Get used to starting something and then choosing you every single day. That's the only way to succeed, is to get used to choosing yourself every single day. But instead, the majority of us would rather make a lot of noise. We'd rather make noise than say, you know what? The only way for me to fail is to never start. I'm going to take a bet on me, even though it's scary. Because here's the thing, TikTok and Facebook, you guys know you're made for more. That's why you're watching this video right now. But instead, you're obsessed and addicted with being right. Well, I've tried this in the past and I failed. You're right. I guess don't try. Right? Well, I don't know how to make money online because no one will help me. You're right. How does that feel? You're right, period, the end. You don't want to be right. You want to do something different. I know you do. That's why you're here. Okay? Now, this is the first time for me that I've ever gone live on TikTok, and I've gone live on Facebook at the exact same time. I'm multitasking between two platforms, and when I decided to do that, literally seconds before I streamed live, seconds before, I was like, I wonder if I could go live on TikTok at the same time I do Facebook. I set up Facebook, then I introed and said, hey, catching the replay, drop me a comment, right? And then I came here and I went live on TikTok. Why? Because I know for a fact you guys have connected with me for a purpose. I know you have. And if you're in a position to want results, just like Lynn is saying right here on TikTok. Lynn started with me a couple weeks ago. She was on a mastermind call last week, over an hour worth of information for how to get over her insecurity of, what if I fail? What if this doesn't work? Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Lynn, drop me a comment if you're still here on TikTok. Because someone like Lynn, who found me from Reels, some type of short form video, she decided to take action because she knows she's made for more. 30-something of you guys here on Facebook. I dare you right now, all 32 of you on Facebook and all 102 of you on TikTok, drop me a comment, let me know how much you'd want to make if I could just write you a check every single month. What amount would help you out? 35 of you here on Facebook. 113 of you guys on TikTok. How much would you want to make if I could just write you an extra paycheck every single month? What would help you out? Drop me a comment, let me know. Tracy here, to the punch, love it, on TikTok. Tracy wants $1,000 a month. Mary B wants $2,000 a month. Nessa 46 wants $3,000 a month. Let's see, Ash, digital marketing, good to see you again, Ash. Wants, where did it go? $1,000 a month. Okay, let me just tell you guys right now, flat out. Right now, flat out. This is not me shooting smoke up your butt, okay? In one account right now, I'm at $306.38 made so far today in one of my digital marketing accounts. In the other one, let me log in real fast. Maybe. In my other digital marketing account, I am at $597.10. Do you think I give a crap what my friends and family think? The very fact that I'm on Facebook and I know friends and family are watching, should that make me nervous? Oh no, what if they're going to judge me? You better believe they're going to judge me. But here's the thing. They already have a perception about me. They already have a perception about me. So why would I let that determine my results? Write this down if you're a note taker. Okay? Here on TikTok, here on Facebook. Hello. Other people's opinions do not pay your bills. You guys, let's see. Amy wants $4,000 a month. Marshall wants $5,000 a month. Bill wants $100,000 a month. That's tenacious. That is something to go for. Okay? Amber wants $2,000 a month. Maybe more, she says. Okay, cool. So listen, if people are going to judge you no matter what you do, whether you go quit your job, whether you go get a divorce, whether you move into a double wide in Kansas, whether you decide to, live in an Airbnb, whether you have 10 kids or you never have kids, whatever, literally label out what the freak you want. People are going to judge you anyway. So why are you worried about people judging you in order to increase yourself financially? Why would you let that hold you back? Here you are saying, here on TikTok, I talk to you guys all the time about the 3 most common excuses. I don't have the time. I don't know how. It's too expensive, right? Well, holy freak, what I do is only $20, a $20 bill up to $200. That's it. That's it. And you're scared to spend $200 on yourself for fear of failing? Why? You would never be able to go get more than $200 you spend unless you actually go know how to do it and know that you're made for more. Okay? Gerald right here on Facebook says you want an extra $1,000. Well, if you do the math for what I just said, $306 on one account made so far today. It's Sunday at about 6:30 my time in Colorado. And just under $600 on the other account. Okay, well, right there, Gerald's comment wanting 1,000 extra bucks a month. And yeah, I've been doing this since 2020. And I'm already at that amount for the day. Now, I'm not saying that to boast. I'm saying that to tell Gerald and the rest of you guys, hundreds of you here on TikTok, and about 40 of you guys here live on Facebook. I'm here to tell you, if you don't get over the fact that you're too scared to fail, if you don't get over the fact that people are going to judge you, if you don't get over the fact of you know you're made for more, stop talking, start doing. If you don't get over that, you're a person who just makes noise. Do you want to make noise or do you want to have results? Because you can't have both. Think of it like this. If I tell Siri directions to blah, 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 she details out exact destination steps. Turn left, turn right, go roundabout. She even has an ETA. But if I don't know where I'm going, Siri's never going to let me know where to go, when to turn, etc. Right? And it's the same thing with your goals. It's the same thing with your goals. Here you are not knowing what you want. You'd rather talk and make noise and blame outside circumstance for my boss didn't give me a raise and I have to climb the corporate ladder and, I've tried and failed in the past for certain online whatevers. You know what? It's just not going to work this time. You're right. Do you want to be right? Or would you rather have results? Because you can't have both. Okay. Erica Hansen just commented results. What about the rest of you guys? Which R do you want? You want to be right? You're addicted to being right, staying where you are? Or would you rather have results? And of course, when I'm talking results, I'm talking income results. Okay. Now, I'm streaming live here on TikTok. I'm streaming live here on Facebook. I'm doing that because that's something that I've never done before. And it's something that pushed me out of my comfort zone. And it's something that I'm now rolling with, even though I'm like managing 2 different platforms right now. I've never done it before. And I'm intentionally doing something that is, perceived as hard to do or, uncomfortable to do or whatever. I don't know what the frick I'm doing until I went live on Facebook and then I pressed live on TikTok. I didn't know how to do it. But I knew it was possible because I had seen other people do it. And it's the same thing with your goals, you guys. It's the same thing with your goals. Erica Hansen, Brandy Jenkins, Marshall Marks, Gerald Matar, Diana Gonzalez, Missy Joe Shirts. Who else, you guys? Who else here on TikTok? Lots of discussion happening on Facebook. And TikTok is just the distraction platform. Do you guys want results or do you want to be right? You want to be right? How many of you guys have seen Groundhog Day? How many of you guys have seen Groundhog Day? Groundhog Day where it's the same old, same old, same old. He does the same old thing all the freaking time, gets the same old result, wonders why his days are like blending together because he gets the same old stuff. It's the same thing with your finances. If you don't change something in your day, you don't change something in your daily routine, you're never going to see a different income result. TikTok, Facebook, you're never going to see a different income result. Are you intentionally doing something every single day so that you can push out of your comfort zone, so that you can grow into the person, the skill set, the habits that deserve, what did you guys comment? Anywhere between an extra $2,000 to even $100,000 a month. Bill Marler over here on Facebook specifically commented $100,000 a month. Some people here on TikTok and Facebook were varying between about $2,000 a month up to like $5 or $6K a month. Well, what about 60 grand annually is helpful for you? Because if you don't know the destination of what you want to get to, the how-to steps are never going to unfold themselves. Does that make sense? And here I am teaching you all for free 3 times a week. And you're still like, oh, I can't do it. It won't work. You're right. You're right. Do you want to be right, TikTok? Do you want to be right, Facebook? All the people on Facebook, all the people on TikTok, you addicted to being right? Or would you rather have results? Because you can't have both. So something as simple as me streaming into 2 platforms right now, managing 2 different conversations essentially, that's uncomfortable for me. Here I am looking here and here and here and here, right? Oh, do I look funny? People are going to judge me, right? Or I can think to myself, I'm wanting to impact people so that they know they're made for more. You know what I mean? So comment right now. Comment right now. Are you wanting to make noise? Would you rather make noise and talk, 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 talk? Yeah, I want to make extra money. I'm gonna go tell my dad. I'm gonna go tell my brother-in-law. I'm gonna go tell my dog. I'm gonna tell my best friend. Oh, I just wish I could make more money. You addicted to being right? You just would rather talk and make noise, or do you want results? Okay, Rebecca Deans here on TikTok. How you can enroll with me in digital marketing? First, I want you to be fully informed. Go to my YouTube channel, babe. Okay, go to my YouTube channel. Go get fully informed. Message me on Facebook. Let me know when you're ready to rock. Because it doesn't matter if you want to do this. All of you guys, it doesn't matter if you want to do this. It matters if you resonate with what I do. Okay, and how you can do the same. I do digital marketing. I sell a savings membership. Last month, I made a very, very healthy 5-figure income. Even saying that, here I am streaming on Facebook. Okay, I'll just talk to TikTok here for a second. Literally none of my friends are on TikTok. If they follow me, I have no dang clue. But here on Facebook, I'm at the max limit for my Facebook friends list. And a lot of the people I know. Yet the majority of my followers, over 118,000 of them, don't know me, right? And it's uncomfortable for me to tell Facebook, as I'm streaming into both platforms, how much I made last month. Why? Because of what I said earlier, the fear of family and friends judging you, right? Do you guys relate with that? You can't go tell your family and friends what you're doing, or maybe you've done something in the past where you've just spammy Kathy'd the crap out of all of them. And then it doesn't seem possible or real for you to say, just like I'm experiencing now, how much did I make last month? I don't even want to tell you because that's uncomfortable for me to have my friends and family on Facebook hear that. Yet if that person went to my YouTube channel, they'd have income results for days. They'd have the how-to strategy for days. It would be so simple for them to understand how much I make and why. A very healthy 5-figure income. Very healthy. Very lucrative. We'll just put it that way. And I teach for free because I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of people on platforms like TikTok, like Facebook, like the reels that you see, the little short form videos that are like, hey, come learn for free. You know, here's the top 5 ways to make money online. Go to this website and type and make $50 an hour. Ha ha ha, just kidding. Come get my high ticket offer that has no relevance to what I just told you to do, right? How many of you guys have experienced that? Whether on Facebook Reels or TikTok, you guys know what videos I'm talking about. They're completely bait and switch videos. They're looking for the vanity metric. They want the engagement. They want the people to comment, but then they're not actually giving you any value. The people who are doing that type of marketing strategy are full of crap. They don't know how to effectively market. I'm just going to put that out there, okay? They don't know how to effectively market. So they're doing a bait and switch video. Hey, go to blah, blah, and do voiceover work. Just kidding. Come get my high ticket offer. Guess what? At the very highest with me, you're going to spend $212. That's it. $212. You want to know why the extra 12? So that you can get an annual domain. Domain meaning from GoDaddy, you know, workwithkent.com, workwitherica.com, workwithmaria.com. You need a domain so then I can customize the capture page, funnels, and email sequencing for you on the back end for free. And yet here you are saying, oh, $212. Wah, freaking wah. Of course it's going to be a cost. How is my training applicable unless you actually have something to sell, right? You can't sell nothing and make something. And if you could, that would be alarming. Yet here I am teaching people like yourself for free 3 times a week without being upsold. And you're still in decision making of, I'm too skeptical, right? Erica Hansen says, yeah, I ended up paying ClickFunnels $297 a month. Here's the thing. Let's just open that can of worms. $297 a month for ClickFunnels. You don't need funnels if you don't know how to effectively market. So why are you paying for a subscription like ClickFunnels, like BuildRaw, like an Aweber autoresponder, whatever, If you don't know how to market, no one's going to hit your freaking funnel. No one will ever get on your email sequence. You'll never have anyone to email unless you know how to market, which is why I teach you 3 times a week for free how to effectively market. Does that make sense? Just put the word market if you feel me right now, okay? Like 45 of you guys here on Facebook, about 100 of you guys here on TikTok. You want to know how to market? You want to know how to market? I teach you for free 3 times a week. You want to know that schedule? Just drop the word schedule if you need the schedule, okay? Because if you decide to enroll digital marketing with me, at the most you're spending $200 plus 12 bucks to a domain so that I can customize the capture page, the funnels, the email sequencing for you, because I don't think and I don't believe you need to be upsold into a bunch of crap that you don't know how to manage or do until you know how to effectively market. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, so a lot of you guys are commenting market. Okay, so you feel me. You understand. You get it. And a lot of you guys are commenting schedule. Well, guess what? 3 times a week, replays always included. You get to come to free training for how to do digital marketing alongside me in the trenches with me. Not something like, here's an upsell, Mallory, see you later. Here's an upsell, Cecilia, see you later. Right? You get me. You can't get rid of me that fast. I'm here in the trenches with you on purpose. 3 times a week, replays included instantly. So here's the schedule. You ready to write it down? Put yes if you're ready to write it down. Okay? The schedule. Katrina, yep, 3 times a week. You got it. Robin, good to have you. The schedule. Mondays at noon Eastern. Every single Monday, noon Eastern. Every single Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And every single Friday, noon Eastern. Now, before you get your panties in a wad and you're like, oh, but I work, I can't attend that. Replays included, my friend. Replays included. Which means if you schedule in the time to do the replay for free training on how to effectively market and explode in the digital marketing space, not a course, not an ebook, not an upsell, not something stupid that people actually don't need, you being able to schedule in the replay Mondays at noon, Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, Fridays at noon Eastern, 3 times a week, replays included. Don't tell me you don't have the time for that. You have time to watch Netflix, don't you? That's what I thought. You have the time to watch Netflix. Well, what if you were to take that 45 minutes of time every night that you're addicted to watching Netflix, and instead you work on yourself, and instead you develop a skill set to pay you huge freaking dividends, but instead you'd rather make noise and be right. You feel me? Diana Gonzalez, the schedule again is Mondays at noon Eastern, Tuesdays 8 p.m. Eastern, Fridays at noon Eastern. Both Mondays and Fridays are in my private Facebook group for active paying members of digital marketing, because the training is not applicable unless you have a business, which is what I do. I let you open up a business in a box alongside me, okay? And then every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, that's exclusive on Zoom. The reason it's exclusive on Zoom is because it's literally called Teachable Tuesday, and that's like the really, really good, heavy stuff of how to effectively market. For example, give me a guess, you guys. What are the 4 majors in marketing? 4 major social media platforms. What are they? Just put the 4 majors in the comments. Some of you guys know it. 45 of you guys here on Facebook, I'm sure you know it. Because some of you already work with me. 4 majors on social media. What are they? Drop me a comment. Cody says Facebook. Okay, cool. Ash says Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Mic drop. Ash, you got it. If you made money every single time you opened up Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, if every single time you opened up one of those platforms you made money, do you think you'd feel different about social media? Instead of just wasting time scrolling, you'd actually do something to like get an ROI. Hello, wouldn't that be lucrative to your success? Yes, it would. But instead, you'd rather sit here in skepticism saying, yeah, that Kirsty chick, she must be full of crap. There's no way she teaches for free how to do this. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm sure she's going to upsell me on a course. You know what? She probably is full of crap and doesn't actually, help people for $200. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. You get replays included. And yet, some of you are addicted to being right, and you're right in the thought process of, well, it's too good to be true. Well, I can't do it. It's too expensive. Well, I don't have the time. I get questions all the time. How long did it take you to get to 5 figures every single week? How long did that take you? Okay. The answer is, how long do you want it to take? Because you're looking for relatability for me, saying, how long did it take you to retire your husband? Okay, you guys, my husband is never going to a job at the end of this month ever again. We're celebrating by going to Hawaii with all of my family, and he's never going to go back to a job after we get back on July 7th. You want to know why? Because of everything that we've created within this business that people are so skeptical about, thinking that they can't do it. And when I get asked the question, but how long did it take you to get to that? It doesn't matter how long it took me. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take you, because the time it'll take to get to where you want to be is going to pass anyway. TikTok, listen. The time for you to get to where you want to be, whether that's $1,000 a month or that's $1,000 a day and more. Facebook, listen. 50 of you guys on right now. Maybe some family and friends too. The only way for you to get to where you want to be is to develop the skill set and know that the time for you to get to where you want to be is going to pass anyway. You would be 100% unrecognizable, especially when it comes to your finances, especially when it comes to your confidence, if you would spend, say, 45 minutes to 90 minutes a day working on you. Working on you. But instead, you're addicted to being right. You'd rather stay where you are and have Groundhog Day, classic movie, but you want that movie to be your life? Nah, I didn't think so. You want the same old results every single day? A month from now, Trisha, Steven, Erica, Angela, let's see, Randall. A month from now, if I call you up and you're still making the same amount, wouldn't that piss you off? Or are you just used to it because your boss gets to determine your paycheck? Or are you just used to it because you're still in the realm of thinking, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I can't afford it, I don't know how, right? You can afford it, because what I do is $20, $100, or $200. And after 4 sales, which I teach you how to get for free, by the way, not a freaking course, not an ebook, not a sneaky upsell later. 4 sales makes it so you never pay that amount again, whether it's $20, $100, or $200. The only thing you're ever going to pay for again is your annual renewal of your domain, so that you could have something like workwithcatherine.com, workwithedwin.com here on Facebook, work with Lynn.com here on TikTok. You go get a domain, you then hook it to the customized funnel, capture page, and email sequencing that I do for free on the back end for you. Notice I said I do it for you. There's no reason for you to go get ClickFunnels and all these other things. You don't need to go get all those other things if you don't know how to effectively market. Does that make sense? Now, if you want to determine your own paycheck, just like Erica Hansen just commented here on Facebook, you want to determine your own paycheck? Go do something that's different for yourself financially. Does that make sense? You want to be doing something every single day that shifts you into something different financially. So again, I'll use the simple example. If I'm streaming live here on TikTok and I'm streaming live here on Facebook, here I am managing 2 different platforms. I've never done that before. And yet I want to be doing it because it pushes me out of my comfort zone. And instead, some of you guys would rather be skeptical. Why? How is that helping you? How is that helping you? The only way for you to change something different financially is to change something different financially. A gal named Kylie. Man, I wish she was here right now. A gal named Kylie who started in digital marketing with me about 3 or 4 weeks ago. She's made just under $900 as a brand new person not knowing how to do it, didn't have a following, wasn't sure how to do social media effectively, was told to do little gimmicks that didn't work, that in the end fizzled, right? Maybe some of you guys have been there. And she's made just under $900 after 3 or 4 weeks because of everything that I can teach and everything that she's adapted into. And one of the biggest phrases that she says in her marketing now is, nothing changes if nothing changes. And if you guys don't want to be in the same realm financially a month, a year from now, you have to actually do something different financially. Does that make sense? Just put the word make sense if you feel me, both here on TikTok and here on Facebook, okay? Christy Ford says, what if I have no experience on marketing? Guess what? Christy Ford, you are in good hands, my friend. No one knows how to effectively market until they do something that's effective. And how you're going to effectively market is by getting involved with my free training that I give you for free 3 times a week. You guys got that schedule earlier. Do you need it again? I'm happy to say it. No one's good at social media marketing until they know effective strategies in which to do it. As I just said, if every single time you opened up any 4 major platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Netflix, if every single time you opened up one of those platforms, you made money, you would never be saying something like, I don't know how to do it, I can't afford it, I don't have time, right? You would never even think to say that because you'd be more focused on impacting yourself financially and helping others do the same. But instead, as I keep saying, we're addicted to being right. We'd rather be right. We'd rather, affirm the things we keep telling all the people around us. Oh, I can't get a raise. Oh, I'm just not smart enough. Oh, I'm not good at social media. No, look, I've tried and failed. It's just not going to work for me. Fill in the blank, right? You'd rather be right about that situation than to get results. You'd rather talk about the results you wish one day you have. Oh, one day. And instead, you're just making noise. Why? How is making noise helping you? It's not. People who sit and research, what side hustle do I do? Who do I do it with? Who can I trust? Oh, I don't want to be scammed. Blah, blah, blah. I agree with you. I've been scammed over 10 grand worth, okay? I've been there, felt that. It sucks. But do you think if what I was doing was scammy, I'd be streaming live on 2 platforms right now? And I'd be telling you to not enroll until you have full insight on my YouTube channel? Do you think if it didn't work, I would be working right now with over 2,800 people for how to do digital marketing? Heck no. Edwin, perfect comment. Got to raise your vibration to do better. You have to be acting from the end result. So many of you guys commented at the beginning here on TikTok and here on Facebook. I want to make 10 grand a month. I want to be able to fire my boss. I want to retire my spouse. I want to get out of debt. You all commented similar things and you all said a certain amount that you wanted to make, right? What if in 1 year time you could actually do and have the things that you keep saying? Would you feel differently right now if you knew exactly a year from now, June 4th, 2024? Let's say I called you up, Mary. Let's say I called you up, Katrina, Erica, Edwin, Crystal. What if I called you up and I said, everything that you told me a year ago has come to pass? Everything that you wanted a year ago is yours. Would you be different today? Would you act differently today? Yeah, you would. So don't wait for that physical result. Go do and be that person now. You want to be able to have and be and do more? You have to be that person now. Does that make sense? I know that's a lot of mindset, and maybe some of you guys are totally ready for that. Maybe you're not. But we have it backwards. We think if I do more, this is really good, you guys. I hope you're writing this down. If I do more, then I'll have more, then I can be more. I'll give back once I have more, right? We think that. It's like a have, do, be process. I gotta do more so I can have more. I gotta take more action so that I can have more, so that I can be more. Well, it's actually the opposite, you guys. You have to first be more now, acting from the end result of 10,000 a month, 5,000 a month, 2 extra grand a month, whatever it is. You have to act like that person now, show up as that person now, be that person now with gratitude in order to then know what to do to have more. Does that make sense? Just drop the word make sense if you feel me. Now listen, in a nutshell, I sell a savings membership, savings on your normal monthly bills, things like auto insurance, gas, groceries, a new laptop, being able to save on your normal monthly bills from your, phone bill to your auto insurance, etc. I'm talking like hundreds and hundreds or even thousands of dollars saved for things that you're already spending money on, okay? When you opt into a savings membership using my link, I'm an affiliate for it, I get paid a commission. Then you can tap into my free training for how to do the exact same thing, selling the same thing. You want to make a 50% commission, a 25% residual because what you sell is needed every month. People want to save every single month. They want to save every single month. Just the same as they want access to their Netflix account every single month, or they want to go to the gym and use the equipment inside the gym every single month, right? I've partnered with a digital company for a savings membership because first, it's needed every single month. Second, it creates passive income. And third, I'm not fulfilling the order. It's digital. It's a totally separate company. I'm a simple affiliate for it. And that simplicity is what makes me 5 figures every single week. And yet, you guys would rather be right and stay in skepticism. Are you kidding me? Why? Some of you are thinking, well, it can't be that simple. No way are you making anywhere near 5 or 6 figures a month if all you're doing is one thing. Lies. You choose to have one focus, one strategy, one focus. That one focus is going to pay you really well. It's when we spread ourselves out too thin, thinking we have to promote this and this and this and all these things, that we end up with no results, or we end up with some, but not anything that's actually lucrative. You know what I'm saying? So be okay to have simple. Be okay to not overthink it. Be okay to know that if you opt into a savings membership, you then get instant access to my training for then how to sell that savings membership. It's $20 to $200 a month. 20 to 200. Not 2,200, not 2,200. I'm talking a $20 bill, just the same as you'd spend at Chick-fil-A, up to $200 a month. Listen before you get your panties in a wad, okay? Here on Facebook, here on TikTok. Before you're like, I don't want to spend $200 a month. Right, but you're okay with spending $297 a month on ClickFunnels? And no one's hitting your funnel because you don't know how to market yet? Right? Daniel, my training is free. My training is not applicable unless you have a product to sell. Shift your mindset, my friend. My training is free 3 times a week. Replays always included. You get instant access to everything that you need in order to do organic growth on social media. Oh no, I'm not a social media person. Yeah, you are. You just don't know how to yet use social media effectively, right? The cost for how to do this is $20, $100, or $199. If you want to do the savings membership, Daniel, you can. If you already have a business and you need help with marketing, you can go to my YouTube channel and have a 30 different tutorial for how to effectively market. But if you want to work with me, have my training on specifically for you, okay, then yes, you would have a digital membership, so then you can be an affiliate for it. You have to own the product, the savings membership, $20 to $200 a month, just the same as you'd pay for a Netflix account, just the same as you'd pay for a gym membership, whatever, in order to then be able to sell it. You have to own it in order to sell it. It's a business in a box, okay? The $200 goes to the savings membership, you guys. Please pay attention. The $200 goes to the savings membership. But remember, before you get all like, it's not free, my training is not applicable to you unless you have a product to sell. Does that make sense? Which is why you have a business in a box. I give you the free training and marketing, and you get a freaking app for lead generation, you guys. You get an app for lead generation. So you don't have to bug family and friends. You don't have to be doing outdated, dumb strategies like that. Your success is exactly that. It's yours. You just happen to have all the right resources alongside me for free once you're in the membership. The membership is an actual transaction because you can't have my free training for no business. How would you make money if you didn't have a product to sell, but the training's applicable once you're in. The training is given 3 times a week for free so that I can help you out in marketing and being able to actually do so effectively rather than having you think to yourself, oh, well, I've tried this before and it failed. You're right. Do you want to be right or do you want to have results? Which one? You can't have both. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Now, for the person commenting, oh no, budget, you got to be careful. No, you don't, because the savings membership lowers your monthly cost. It's not you budgeting something and then being like, oh crap, I got to spend $200 next month. Yeah, if you're lazy. If you're lazy, you'll spend $200 every single month. If you plug into my training and actually do what's being taught, you will get 4 sales. And when you get 4 sales, your membership is paid for. This is global. The savings work the same regardless of location. It just depends what bills you have. Not every bill here in Colorado is the same as, someone in Paraguay, someone in the United Kingdom, someone in Texas, whatever. But it's global. It works the same. It is a 50% commission on your sales for selling the savings membership, and then it's a 25% residual for retained sales. Does that make sense? My YouTube, Edwin, is Kirsty Snyder, just my first last name. Kirsty Snyder, just the same as my handle here on TikTok, just the same as my handle there on Facebook as well. You guys can message me on Facebook, here from TikTok, if you want to chat directly. To be blunt with you, I'm hardly ever on TikTok Messenger, and I'll probably be delayed in responding. So find me on Facebook. You can search Kirsty Snyder, Peyton, Colorado, Peyton, how you spell my name is in my TikTok bio, okay? And the breakdown of 20 versus 100 versus 200 is specific to the income that you want and the benefits and savings that you want. A very, very simple breakdown for you, Angela Phelps. Thank you for commenting. $20, no income bonuses, and you only have travel savings. That's it. But you still get all of my resources, everything that you need on the back end for free. The custom app for lead generation, the funnels, capture pages, email sequencing done for you for free, Angela, okay? If your budget right now says I can spend $20, then great, awesome. You can upgrade, cancel, downgrade anytime, okay? The $100 gives you $1,000 income bonuses every single month rather than forfeiting them like gold, okay? And it allows you the majority of the savings benefits so that you're actually saving on your normal monthly bills, not just something like travel, flights, hotels, things like that, like it is at gold. And then titanium, which is $199 a month, that gives you unlimited bonuses, $2,000 a month, okay? That also allows you instant access to everything that we have in the savings portal, which is over 800,000 vendors. You guys are worried about, oh, well, I can't save. Well, do you shop at a place like Subway, Macy's, Walmart? That's what I thought. You want to save on what you're already needing to spend money on? This savings membership does that. How many of you guys commute to and from work and you spend gas? What if there was a way to save a quarter every gallon of gas because you're a member of this program? Do you want to save $100 a month on groceries, things that you're already going to be spending money on because you want food? That's what this savings membership does. And then it has an affiliate program attached to it on the back end, so then you can turn around and sell it as a marketer. Does that make sense? Just drop the word "makes sense" if you feel me right now. There's like 50 and 50 on each platform. Now, I'm not here to sell you on it. I'm here because I want to stream into both platforms and push myself out of my comfort zone. And I'm also here to answer any questions that you have for any of the buts that you might be experiencing. Oh, it sounds so great, Kirsty, but what's the but behind you're so excited and you just can't yet, right? Give me the but for yourself. Summer says, so do I have to have a product sell beforehand? Or do you help with that? So Summer, it's a business in a box. What you opt into as a savings member is what you then turn around and sell. Yes, Elizum, how do you say it? Elise? I don't know how to say it. You're going to have to say your name for me here. This membership is available in Australia because it's global, okay? Jerry says, sounds like we can save and make more than what we spent. Exactly, Jerry. Love the tenacity there. I like the conclusion you just made because that is what it is, but people get scared of like, oh no, it's a monthly membership. No, go use the membership and you'll save. And go plug into my free marketing system, my app, my funnels, all of that you get for free, and you'll make money. So it's not a bill coming out each month. It's meant to help your bills be lowered without switching providers. So Crystal, in a nutshell, it's a savings membership. You opt into your savings membership. You then turn around and sell it to make commissions as an affiliate for it. Does that make sense? Let me know. You guys can go get fully informed on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is just my first last name, Kirsty Snyder, KYRSTISNYDER. There's an overview there at the top that's like 17 minutes long. There's also 3 different replays from May that I taught live, exclusive on Zoom, helping people, letting them know exactness for the questions and concerns that they have. Okay? If you go to my YouTube channel on my main page, you'll be able to catch one of the 3 trainings that I did in May. And you're going to know quick if you got what it takes. You're going to know quick if something like digital marketing, passive way of income is a fit for you. Does that make sense? Let's see. It's pronounced Ilaz. Ilaz. Okay, awesome. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, Australia works. This is global. Yes, Danielle, my husband does this as well. Here's a secret for you in case you guys didn't catch it earlier. Do you guys want to know a secret? Just put the word secret if you want to know secret. In regard to Danielle's question here, does your husband do this as well? Do you guys want to know a secret? Just put the word secret and then I'll tell you. But I don't want to tell you if you don't want to know. Jerry wants to know the secret. Who else? Victoria, Simply Chels, Lynn, Mary B, Jasmine, Silver, Daniel. Okay, who else? Angela Phelps wants to know the secret. Who else, you guys? Let's see. Desiree. Ooh, I love that name, Desiree. Good to have you. Amy, Chris. Who else? Okay, you guys want to know the secret? Listen, I'm going to get a little bit quiet. Hopefully you can hear me. Crystal wants to know the secret. Erica wants to know the secret. Love it. Melissa wants to know the secret. Okay, here's the secret, you guys. My husband is retiring this month because this business works and it works really, really well. Meaning he's never going to go to another job again. He's never going to punch the clock for someone else. He's actually going to be at home with our 3 kids because we do this business together and because it really is that lucrative, okay? And I'm not just blowing smoke up your butt. I really, really mean it. There's me right there. That's my daughter. She's now about 1.5 years. That's my son. He's 4. That's my other son. He's 6. That's my husband. We've been married about a decade. And we're going to Hawaii here in, when is it? I don't know, like a little less than a month. The 1st to the 7th. We're going with all of my family. And the reason we're able to do that is because of this business. The reason we're able to then retire my husband and on the 8th of July, he's never going back to a job again, is because of this business. No, Michelle, this is not legendary. It's not MRR. Is that the master reseller rights, right? Or is there another one? I don't sell a course. I don't sell an ebook, nothing like that. I do digital marketing and I sell a savings membership. And because the savings membership is needed every single month, it can and will be a passive way of income for you, okay? Here's the thing though. If you're serious about being able to make money, you've got to get over the fact of something like, I don't know how to do it, I don't have the time, or I can't afford it, okay? Because those are the 3 most common excuses and reasons because we hold on to them for so long, they become such reality, right? Well, I don't know how. Well, guess what, babe? I'm going to teach you for free how to do it. Oh, but I can't afford it. Guess what? You can, just like you could afford if your fridge went out, you get resourceful and find a way, right? What if this is your financial fridge crisis, so to speak? It's only $20 to $200 a month. And after 4 sales, that membership is paid for, which means you could pay that $200 one time. Then from there, your only expense is an annual expense, about $12 to a place like GoDaddy, so that I can customize the funnel, capture page, and email sequencing for you on the back end for free. Oh no, you're in it $212. You can afford it. Rather than saying I can't afford, period, you can say, how can I? And you'll be more innovative for getting resourceful. You know what I'm saying? And then for the last one, well, I don't have the time. Well, I said this earlier. Maybe you guys heard it. Maybe you didn't. The time it takes for you to get to something like $10,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $1,000 a day. A lot of you commented how much you want to make here on TikTok and here on Facebook. The only way for you to go get that thing, no matter how long it takes, is to know that the time is going to pass anyway. The time's going to pass anyway. You'd be completely unrecognizable in a year from now if you'd spend 45 minutes to 90 minutes a day working on you, developing a skill set that will pay you huge freaking dividends, but instead, you'd rather stay where you are. Well, stop. Go get fully informed on my YouTube channel, Facebook, all you guys here, and here on TikTok. Go get fully informed on my YouTube channel. See if it's for you. If it's not, that's okay. But I'd rather you get fully informed than stay in assumption mode. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. You thought it was $200 a month for the membership. It is if you do titanium. But remember that membership is paid for as soon as you get 4 sales. As soon as you get 4 sales. Okay, now I'm managing between Facebook and TikTok. If I've missed your comments, please drop them again. I want to be able to help. Okay, I want to be able to help. I teach for free 3 times a week. And I want to be able to help you guys understand how you can make money online rather than staying in the I can't do it, I can't afford it, I don't know how, how long is it going to take me? Oh crap, I don't have the time. I don't want you thinking that. I want you to be able to be empowered about making money online instead of just talking about the things that you want to do. Don't make noise. Go do the thing that you keep affirming, that you keep telling your spouse or your best friend or whatever else, okay? Go do the thing instead of talking about it, okay? Let's see. Awareness user over here on TikTok says, do we need to make videos? Here's a good question for you. If I was not here and you could not see me, would you be commenting right now? Probably not. So yes, my friend, I would encourage you to do videos. How you're going to do that effectively without feeling like you're spammy and scammy and annoying is by tapping into my free marketing system so that you know effective strategies for how to effectively market using social media, understanding how to do the right videos. Does that make sense? Let me know. Mark says, I have a grueling day job. Can I do this in the evenings? Yes, my friend, you definitely can. I work with people from all different walks of life. Some people have 10 kids, some people have 3 jobs. You fit right in the mold with that, Mark. It's about what your priority is. If you want to do it at night, you want to do it at 6 a.m., totally up to you. It's more about the consistency and spending the time than it is about, well, how much time does it take? Well, if you're consistent, you'll get results. Does that make sense? Let me know. Online with Liz. I don't know what you guys are commenting about, so you got to let me know because I must have missed your comments. Again, I'm going between Facebook here, streaming live, and TikTok. Okay, good. Erica, I'm glad that makes sense. And Steven, get off. I appreciate your comments, Steven. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now, for those on the replay from Facebook, if you don't see the red light button in the corner, you're catching the replay. Be sure to message me if you have any specific questions. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. But if you catch it later on beyond, 7:15 on the 4th of June, make sure to comment, tag my name. You can DM me, whatever else, because I'm here to help. Okay? Victoria says, do you have any success stories you can share? Yep, for sure. Victoria, for the savings specifically, I personally saved $816 on my auto insurance. Huge deal being in Colorado because, hi, welcome to hail season. I didn't switch providers. I just lowered the cost and still get the same awesome coverage. My friend Catherine saved over $400 on her cell phone bill, which for her is a big deal because she's a single stay-at-home mom to a 3-year-old baby girl. And now she runs this business full time because of everything that we teach and how she can do the same, how you can do the same. Kind of a sillier one, I guess, but we saved $40, $42 on my son's ABC Mouse subscription. Not a big deal for him. He doesn't care. He just likes the subscription. And we saved money because of the savings membership. Now, I can give you more testimonials from there if you need it. I can also send you a couple links if you want it. Just find me on Facebook, send me a message, let me know that you came from TikTok Live so that I can help you out on Facebook. Okay? Melissa says, trying to get started and figure things out. Awesome, Melissa, here to help. And what's next step after this to get me going? If you want to get fully informed for the savings membership, how it works, how I help, all that kind of stuff, you're going to go to my YouTube channel. Okay, you can find my YouTube channel just from my first and last name, Kirsty Snyder, Kyrstisnyder. That'll give you the right information for how to get started. Get started if you resonate, but go get fully informed first, okay? Just scrolling up here on TikTok. Give me 1 second, you guys. Daniel, it's called Savings Highway Global. And we're asking if you know the name of the membership company. Yeah, you can definitely know. It's all over my YouTube channel, you guys. Let's see. Yeah, the thing is, the real Jane Doe, ironic, you're saying that and your name's Jane Doe. I have a feeling we don't get to know until we pay. Nope, it's literally all over my YouTube channel. No reason to hide it. I'm here to explain everything you need to know. Let's see. The problem with TikTok, just so Daniel and a few you other guys know, until I touch the screen, the comments don't appear. So if there's been a ton of them and I haven't touched the screen because I've been looking at Facebook, for example, then some of them get bogged up, and that's why I asked you to comment again. Okay, so here's the beautiful part. I'm happy to train you for free. I'm happy to let you know that you're not going to be upsold into a stupid course. I'm not here to sell you an ebook. I'm here to actually teach you for free 3 times a week how to make money online and how to do so effectively, okay? If you need the differences between the savings memberships, like the 20, the 100, or the 199, find me on Facebook, send me a DM, and I'll send you the exact link, because there'd be no reason to forfeit that information. I don't want you getting into something if you don't have the right insight. You know what I'm saying? I want you to for sure know where you want to go. And if digital marketing through passive income is the right thing for you, then cool. Let's connect. Let's partner up. But just know that if for whatever reason it doesn't work for you and it's like, nah, I want to make, high ticket affiliate marketing. I'd rather sell a course. I'd rather, make something and sell from my shop on Etsy, whatever it is. If that's the case, then I can still help you. I still can help you. You could go right now to freesocialmediatraining.com, freesocialmediatraining.com, and be able to have 30 different step-by-step tutorials for mastering YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and what's the other one? TikTok. I'm gonna think of the word. From email marketing to funnels to everything. But instead, some of us just love selling courses that we think we have to be upsold, and we don't have to be upsold. You could literally learn for free on my freesocialmediatraining.com. But instead, people think that they need to upsell and be upsold, and then they're frustrated. That's why I'm here to help you out in a different way, so that you don't have to be like, I don't know what to do. How do I do it? No wonder you're lost and confused. You were upsold for no reason. I get it. Sucks. Okay? Online with Liz, trying to wrap my head around it. Totally understand. I don't know if you commented something that I did not see. So let me know if you have a specific question, Liz. Name of my YouTube channel, Michelle, is Kirsty Snyder, KYRSTISNYDER. If you need, and really you should, go gain full insight for what I do and how it works. Okay? So Kayla says, do you continue getting 4 sales per month to get free membership? Once you have 4 sales, right now the retention, oh no, I'm giving you real numbers, real data. I just think I'm funny. It's fun to go back and forth. Okay, Facebook and TikTok here. The retention right now for the savings membership is 88%. Okay, so if you have Bob, Bill, Henry, and Helga click your link, just as they would if you were selling a rug on Amazon, okay? If they click your link and they get their own savings membership because they want to make and save money, you would get paid $100, $100, $100, $100, $400. Okay, if all of them are titanium, which is what the majority of people do. And then when Bob, Bill, Henry, Helga stay, because they still want the access to the savings portal, the savings membership, the affiliate commissions, the free training they get, all that kind of stuff, then that's $200 you're making because it's a 25% residual. $50 times 4 is $200. That pays for your titanium membership. But of course, I don't want you stopping there. I don't want you making just $200 a month. I'd want you to make $200 a day at the minimum. You know what I'm saying? Are you guys okay with that? Because for me right now, and here's another secret, you guys want to know? Just put the word secret, okay? I'll wait. I don't want to tell you guys if you, you want to know the secret? Put the word secret. Because I don't want to say it if you don't want to know. But Okay, Ash wants the secret. Lynn wants the secret. Lynn, you already know the secret. Jasmine, Peter, user 398, Mary B, Jerry, awesome. Okay, Erica and Annie, beautiful name, love that. Kayla, okay, Jamie wants to know the secret. People that I teach for free, it's not just like, oh, you get what you pay for, oh, it's free, so it must not be good, right? No, not even close. And let me just debunk that right now. If I work right now with about 2,800 people, just over 2,800, and we have people within that 2,800 who are making anywhere between $50 to $2,200 a day, why would you ever think that you can't do that? Why would you rather, and not saying you guys do, but think about it for a sec. Think about it for a sec. If people who I teach for free 3 times a week, you guys know the schedule. If you don't, just drop the word schedule. I'll say it again. I teach for free 3 times a week how to do digital marketing, one lane, one focus, doing one sale, okay, one focus, selling a savings membership, and people are making between $50 to $2,200 a day. Don't be addicted to being right. Don't be addicted to being like, well, I can't cause, well, I shouldn't cause, well, I won't because. You're right. Do you want to be right or do you want to have results? Well, I don't know how. Well, I'm going to teach you how for free. Well, but I can't afford it. Okay, bro, it's $20 to $200. That's it. Not a crazy sneaky upsell later. No, you literally get my training for free. $20 to $200 to opt into the savings membership so then you can turn around and sell it. It's literally a business in a box. 50% commissions, 25% residuals. Okay, so after 4 sales, your membership, even if you spent the 200, 4 sales means your membership is paid for. Okay, and then the last one, well, but how much time will it take? Well, freak, the time's going to pass anyway for you to do it. It's just you deciding to take a bet on you understanding that you could develop this skill set to know how to make money online and do so effectively because I'll be there right alongside you the whole time. How many of you guys have ever been in a business, don't even care how much it costs, say $100, say 1,000, say 10,000, and as soon as you opt in, you're like, see ya, you never hear from them again. And then you're sitting there lost and wavering and you're discouraged, wondering what the freak you just spent money on, right? You guys ever been there before? Just put the word me if you have. Because I'm here in the online space to prove to you that it doesn't have to be that way. I'm here streaming live here on TikTok and Facebook, pushing myself out of my comfort zone, stretching myself beyond what I've done before because I would want you to do the same. You increase financially by increasing yourself. They go one and the same. They go hand in hand. Does that make sense? Okay, now real quick, the schedule, because some of you here on TikTok commented schedule. When you partner up with me for digital marketing, I teach for free, replays included. So if it doesn't work for your current schedule, that's fine. Schedule in later for when it works for what you got going on. Mondays at noon Eastern, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, Fridays at noon Eastern. Okay, exclusive to active paying members of my company, of this membership. Why? Because the training's not applicable. You could show up to those things, but for what? If you don't have anything to sell, the training won't help you. You know? Does that make sense? Just put the word make sense if you feel me. Let's see, just scrolling up here. Daniel says, can you provide an example of anyone, wait, what? Of anyone is making, of how, there we go, how anyone is making $2,000 a day. I assume new people have to join. So I'd shift your language there a little bit, Daniel. If you're still here, just drop me the word yes real fast. You're not getting people to join. You're selling them a savings membership. Just the same as if I had free training for how to be an affiliate for Amazon. Let's say we decided together, Daniel, that we were going to have you just explode with selling Amazon rugs. You know, pink rugs for little girls, big rugs for the living room, whatever. If we decided to do that, every time someone clicks your link to get that pink rug, you get paid a commission, although you don't work for Amazon. You didn't ship the rug. You don't stock inventory, right? if you know how to effectively market, people are going to be buying rugs all day long. The difference here is rugs are not needed every single month, right? So it's a one and done sale. With what I do, the savings membership, it's needed every single month. So it's a passive way of income rather than one and done sale. And you always have to produce content. You always have to be doing something or your income stops. Michelle says Amazon only pays 20%. So again, example, if you were selling the savings membership, let's say that was from Amazon, okay, instead of my company, if that was from Amazon, you'd be getting paid how much? Well, not 50%, 20% for a titanium membership sold. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. You'd be making a lot less, right? And it's a one and done sale because not every single month does someone need a freaking pink rug, right? Now, yes, Rachel, it's monthly, but remember, Rachel here from Facebook, as soon as you have 4 sales, that membership is paid for. So there's a great chance you could pay that one time if you get to work and you actually go do the marketing system and training and everything that I give you for free on the back end. Does that make sense? The real Jane Doe says, I'm an Amazon affiliate. Average commission is 4 to 5%. Ouch. So on Amazon, you'd have to do a lot of research and grunt work to find something that's needed every month and then be able to ramp that up. Well, with what I do, you're able to ramp it up from the start if you wanted to because everything is higher, plus it's already needed every single month. Think of it, if you were to, instead of being an employee at Boss of Fitness, if you were to sell Bob, Bill, Henry, and Helga a gym membership at Boss of Fitness, well, Bob, Bill, Henry, Helga have big goals health-wise to attain, right? So they're going to renew their gym membership every single month. Well, what if you didn't have to clock in and clock out for that VASA employment? You could just get paid from selling it because you have effective marketing. You'd be ranking in those gym memberships all day long, right? And because it's a 50% commission and a 25% residual, you can actually scale it. So when people think, oh, well, it's too simple, there's no way that you only sell a savings membership and make 5 figures a week. I do, actually. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll be able to gauge that. I'm open about it because I want you to give yourself evidence you could do the same instead of staying where you are and thinking, oh, it's not possible. Well, yeah, a lot of gurus on stupid platforms like TikTok and Facebook, Reels, all that kind of stuff, they tell you one thing and then they don't actually have the backing of what they say, right? You ever experienced that? Because I have, and it ends up being disappointing or discouraging or frustrating or losing. And I'm not here to have you lose. I'm here to have you win, you know? Let's see. Daniel says, can you give an example of how a membership might save me car insurance without changing provider? So that's actually exactly what the membership does. I don't know how to give you an example. For me, we saved $816 on our auto insurance. We didn't switch providers. We kept the same coverage. Our savings membership, the corporate team, the client relation team, goes to bat for you to negotiate the cost with whatever provider you have to lower that cost without you switching providers. Now, sometimes you could switch providers if you want to, but the intent for what our corporate team does is not to have you like, oh, you really love AT&T? Well, too bad. We're going to switch you to T-Mobile, you know, just as like a phone example or something. If there's a better rate elsewhere, then yeah, sure. You might get a better rate, maybe switch providers, but I didn't, so maybe you won't have to either, okay? Let's see. Not similar to Rocket Money, although I do love that one. The real Jane Doe. Is your name really Jane? I would doubt your last name's Doe, but hey, maybe it is. It's not at all like Rocket Money because we go direct to the vendor, which we have over 800,000 of them that we have partnerships with, okay? So it's us having the reports, us having the already found connection for the thousands and thousands of people that we've helped in making and saving money. Rocket Money, however they do it, they're not the one calling up and actually having an established relationship. Now, to be 100% blunt with you guys, I can't guarantee how much you're going to make and I can't guarantee how much you're going to save. What I do know is based on your bills and based on the vendors and partnerships that we work with, you can save. How much? I don't know. I'm not the corporate team. I'm not going to negotiate for you. I'm a rep just like you, right? How much you're going to make is the same thing. Well, how much can I make? Well, how much do you want to make? You want a 50% commission on one seller, or do you want one seller every hour? Up to you. Okay? How you build up to it is by tapping into the free training that I'll give you for free. It's not going to be like this get rich woohoo thing. No. Just like you can't lose 30 pounds at the gym by going once or twice. You'd lose 30 pounds at the gym having accessibility for that gym membership by going consistently and doing something every day that's a little bit more healthy. And it's the same thing with this, except directly related to finances. Does that make sense? Facebook, does that make sense? Just put me the word make sense if you feel me, okay? All right, scrolling here on TikTok for a moment. The business in a box for the digital savings membership is $20 to $200, not $2,200. $20, like a $20 bill you spend at Chick-fil-A, up to $200. That's it. Jax T, you can go to my YouTube channel to get fully informed for how to do digital marketing, if you want to partner with me, all that good stuff. Now, keep in mind, if you guys already have a business, whether here on Facebook or here on TikTok, if you already have a business and you have a lane that you love, you just need help scaling the sales, I'll still help you. You don't have to partner with me to have me help you, okay? You can go to freesocialmediatraining.com, freesocialmediatraining.com, and walk through 30 different step-by-step tutorials for maximizing YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Organic growth. When you know how to organically grow, you're not paying for ads, clicks, traffic, forking out money. You can even clone my funnel, my email sequencing, okay? When you know how to grow organically, you and only you control your income. In fact, comment that right now if you just heard me say that. You and only you control your income. Do you want that? Then either have your business that maybe you already love, go to freesocialmediatraining.com and learn how to control your income by learning how to control your own leads, or go get fully informed on my YouTube channel, see if digital marketing is a fit for you, and we'll see on the inside in a few minutes. Same concept applies. You just get taught live 3 times a week rather than just 30 different tutorials. Does that make sense? Crystal says, is it a new sales every month, or do people renew their account each month? 88% of people right now, Crystal, that's my retention. So if you have Bob, Bill, Henry, Helga get their own savings membership, just the same as if they were to purchase an Amazon rug, you get paid a commission, you're an affiliate, right? When they renew their membership every month, you would be getting paid $50 times 4. So that covers your titanium membership at $200. Does that make sense? But of course, I don't want you to stop at 4 sales. I'd want you to get 4 sales a day minimum. You know what I mean, Crystal? Let's see. Haha, middle name is, oh, your middle name is Jane? That's awesome. That's great. Okay, let me see. Just scrolling up here again. Daniel says, when you say partner with you, does that mean you get a cut from, wait, what? Does that mean you get a cut when someone buys from me? No, I say partner because I like that word. Just the same as I say opt in instead of join. I think join is spammy, and I think opt in makes more sense. I say partner because the training that you get for free is literally what I created. It's not some other system, something or other combobulation. It's something that I literally created myself. So I continue it in a partnership type of language. Susie, you can go to freesocialmediatraining.com if you already have a business and just want to see your sales scale and maintain and continue in income rather than fizzle your income. And if you don't already have a business, you can go to my YouTube channel, Kirsty Snyder. My spelling of Kirsty Snyder is in my TikTok bio. And you can go get fully informed, see what digital marketing is, how it works, and if it's a fit for you. Okay, thank you guys for commenting. I appreciate that. Anyone here on Facebook, about 50 of you, do you have any questions for me? Let me know. I'm looking here on TikTok, but I want to know if you guys have questions for me too, okay? Let's see. Jack says, do I need to show my face or come up with scripts? So we actually have the training where you know exactly how to set things up, you know exactly what types of videos to do, not the spammy Kathy ones that are like, ooh, do this, just kidding, go get my high ticket offer. Nothing like that. They're actual marketing strategies that work, okay? You master one marketing strategy, you're gonna master everything, which I can give you guys for free right now if you want to know what marketing strategy I'm talking about. But if you want to know, you got to just drop the word marketing strategy and I'll say it real quick. Now, you can learn that marketing strategy for free without partnering with me if you go to freesocialmediatraining.com. But I'm happy to give you a little glimpse of it right now if you guys want it. Okay. Going back, do I need to show my face? So Jax, if you're still here, just drop me a comment, put the word yes. If I was going like this and not letting you see me, would you be interacting right now? Probably not, right? So yes, I would highly encourage you to show your face because people, Jax, need you. They don't want a robot, they want you, okay? How you're going to effectively market, even if you've never done social media before, is by using my marketing system. You're going to develop the skill set for showing your face and being comfortable with that. Does that make sense? Is that fair? Just drop me a comment, let me know. Michelle says, am I the only one soliciting this product? So first, I don't solicit. I don't care if people get in or not. I care if they will get fully informed, and if they want to start a business, they can. I hate the word solicit, to be honest. I think that's spammy. But no, I work with about 2,800 people who also do this product. Now, before you think, oh no, it's saturated. It's not. The only way something is saturated is if you don't know how to effectively market. Okay? Let's see. So you guys want the marketing strategy. Kayla, Jasmine, Lynn, Jax, Annie, Angel, Angelina, Lynn. Let's see. Who else wants it? Angela Phelps over here, Erica, Chris, Desiree. Beautiful. So here's the marketing strategy. And I'm not kidding you guys. This goes for if you want to convince your spouse to go on a certain date. This goes for email marketing. This goes for live videos like what you're seeing here. This goes for how to talk to your toddler, because I have a couple of those. It literally goes for anything in life, okay? You guys want to know the strategy? Here it is. Note take, okay? 4-piece strategy. Hook, build up, present value, call to action. Hook, build up, present value, call to action. When you know how to do a hook, meaning it's like a movie trailer, short form videos here on TikTok, reels on Facebook, a live video, interaction, the right audience, not follow for more and you're looking for vanity metrics. No, not like that. A hook is like a movie trailer. It hooks you in, okay? Build up, second piece of the formula, is an extension of the hook. What about the hook did you say that would make the person want to stay on the video and watch it all the way through? It's a build up, it's an enticement, it's the exactness for something that they'd want to actually watch from you. A place like TikTok, it's like distraction central, right? People are distracted. They're just scrolling, addicted to it, right? Same with Facebook Reels. And when you know how to hook someone, they stop on your video, they don't know who you are. You're looking for a brand new eyeball, not a follower who has never converted with you, right? Build up makes them stay on the video. It's something like a movie trailer. There's one scene and then it changes to the next, and oh my gosh, I gotta know what happens, right? The next one is present value. Present value is how they're gonna do the hook and the build up. How they're going to do the hook and the build up. So if I'm in the money making online industry, my hook is how would an extra $50 a day help you out? My build up is, wow, that's $1,500 extra every single month for you. My present value would be a solution to the hook and the build up. What's the value piece of making $50 a day of making an extra $1,500 a month? What if I told you you could do it around your schedule? What if I told you it could be done with my free training? What if I told you it's beginner friendly? Whatever. Okay, you get the point. The call to action, by gracious, if you say something on Reels, on TikTok, like follow for more, you blend in with everyone else and your marketing sucks. I'm just going to say that. Okay. You don't want followers. You want conversions. You want people who need what you have. So don't you dare be saying things like, follow for more. Stop. No more of that. On top of that, my other second hated one. Click the link in my bio. You use the sticker, click my bio. Oh, go to the link in my bio. You comment back to people who are interested and you say, go to my bio. Stop. You blend in with everyone else. Effective marketing strategies, not that. Those types of things fizzle, which means your income will eventually fizzle. Don't use things like that. Do things like comment now if you want insight. Drop me a comment if you're serious. Go here now if you need the help. Something like that, okay? When I say go here now, I'm talking not a bit.ly link, not a link tree. Work with jax.com. Work with angela.com. Whatever you have promoting, which, for me, if you partner with me, I'm doing, the email marketing, the funnel building for you with your custom link. You don't want a huge link, a bit.ly link. No, you don't want them to go to your link in bio. You want them to go to workwithmichelle.com because the person who gets off the platform that they just saw you on is more committed. Does that make sense? Just drop me the word makes sense, okay? Here's the other thing. This marketing strategy works 100% of the time when done right. When it's done right. But when it's done wrong, it's not going to work. You have to follow it in order, okay? A hook for the money-making online industry would be talking about money because that's what the person wants. That's what they want. That's who you're trying to attract, right? And if you start with something like, I get to spend time with my kids. They don't care. You're just a mom and you just spend time with kids. Scroll, right? But if you hook them in with what your intent is, then you're actually going to be able to help them, see them, and interact with them when they get to your call to action. Does that make sense? Let me know. Now, I've gone freaking long. I don't even know how long I've been going, to be honest, but it's been a long time. If you need to catch this replay, it's going to be at mytiktokplaylist.com here within the next hour or so. It's here live on Facebook, so you guys will have access to that as needed. And you can also find it at mytiktokplaylist.com here within the next couple hours whenever TikTok is done downloading, okay? If you need the differences between the savings memberships to open up your business in a box, Angel, you can message me on Facebook. I can give you an exact link for that. And you can see what the difference is. The skinny of it is how much income do you want to make and how much savings benefit do you want? That will determine what level you come in at. Does that make sense? Let me know. Any other questions here from Facebook? I know I was talking to TikTok there for a hot second. Any questions for me? Because genuinely, I'm here to help. This is not like a gimmick to be like, oh yeah, I totally help you. Just kidding, I don't. No, it's really not. I teach you for free 3 times a week. And if I wasn't actually standing by that, I would not be streaming into 2 platforms right now, hoping to get you out of your head and knowing that you can take action. Now, here's the thing. If you don't want to do digital marketing, you'd rather sell high ticket offers, you'd rather go make your own course and sell it on the back end, you'd rather have an Etsy shop, you'd rather do Amazon FBA, whatever it is, then go do that. Just know that I can still help you, okay? You can go to freesocialmediatraining.com, freesocialmediatraining.com, if you already have a business that you want to see scale, okay? Because I have your back. I genuinely mean it. I don't charge for this kind of crap. I think it's dumb when people do. Maybe I should, but I don't, because I want you to win, okay? I want you to win faster than just being upsold and then feeling lost and confused and discouraged, okay? Chris Blackwell, awesome question. So first, go to my YouTube channel, go get fully informed. I've got an overview there at the top. It's about 17 minutes long. And then I taught live, exclusive on Zoom, on the 30th of May, the 21st, I think it was, and the 10th. You can go look at one of those 3 live replays if you need additional insight from my main overview that's about 17 minutes, okay? But you're going to want to go to my YouTube channel first. I love that you want to start. I love the tenacity, Chris, but I want you to get fully informed first. Is that fair? Let me know. Just put the word fair if you feel me. Let's see, Jax2T1. You can go to my Facebook page, okay? Just search my first last name, Peyton, Colorado. Kirsty Snyder, Peyton, Colorado. Go to my Facebook page. I'll be able to send you the link directly if you need it. Just let me know you came from TikTok so I can make the connection fast, okay? Let me know. All right, you guys. I am going to go tuck in my crazy boys. They are 4 and 6 years old, so bedtime is fun. But I will be I'll be here to help you. You find me on Facebook, you find me on YouTube, you can message me directly, you can text me directly. I'm here to help. But I want you to be able to get out of your own way and actually start making money that you deserve rather than reporting to a boss or staying in debt or whatever the freak crap is happening right now, okay? How do we get the link if we don't have Facebook? So you can still go to my YouTube channel. Hold on, Jameson. I just saw your comment. Hold on. You can still go to my YouTube channel. You can text me directly. My YouTube channel, the spelling of it is just my first last name. That's in my TikTok bio. Just make sure you spell it right. You can get fully informed there. You can send me a text. Just let me know you came from TikTok Live, okay? Jameson, it is freesocialmediatraining.com. Freesocialmediatraining.com. Not freesocialmedia.com. It's freesocialmediatraining.com. Jameson. And how you spell my name, Michelle, is in my TikTok bio. Real quick, it's Kirsty Snyder, Kyrstisnyder. Kirsty like an ear sound. It's in my TikTok bio, though, if you need the spelling again. You're very welcome, Erica. Happy to have you on again tonight. Anissa says, how does this work for people who don't have a social media networking? So here's the thing, Anissa. If the prerequisite to make money online was that you already had to have a following, we would all be screwed. We'd all be screwed. My training that you get for free when you decide to partner with me through digital marketing, passive way of income, takes you from 0 to excellent with social media. Because we'd all be screwed if it was required to already have a following. Like, depending who you ask, I don't even have a following, depending who you ask. But remember, you're not looking for followers. You're not looking for that. You're looking for the right people so that you can convert into sales. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay, good. All right, TikTok, we'll see you on mytiktokplaylist.com if you need to catch this replay. It's been like an hour and a half, so have fun watching that replay. I'm just saying. mytiktokplaylist.com to get the replay. Those on Facebook, if you don't see the red light button in the corner, obviously you're catching it later on. If you have any additional questions, feel free to tag me. Feel free to message me on Facebook as well. I'm happy to help, okay? Thank you guys for popping on. It was fun streaming into 2 places. Never done that before, but hey, pushing out of my comfort zone. Talk to you guys soon. And we'll talk to you guys soon too, Facebook. Thank you guys for popping on. Have a good one.